It's been over 35 years since the Boswells gathered around that dinner table. But what happened after Bread ended in 1991? Some cast members found new fame, others made surprising changes, and sadly, a few are gone. Let's catch up. Jean Boat's Nellie Boswell was 54 when Bread first aired, and she really was the backbone of the film. A fierce Catholic matriarch who'd go to war for her family while constantly railing against that tart, Lilo Lil. As the only actor to appear in all 74 episodes, Jean brought unforgettable energy to this working-class Liverpool household. After acting in Bread, she continued working steadily in British TV and film, including roles in Some Ground to Stand On and Mothers and Daughters. Tragically, in 2023, we lost the legendary actress at age 91, but her role as Ma Boswell remains absolutely unforgettable in British sitcom history. Aged 49, when Bread premiered, Ronald Forfer mastered his role as Nellie's wayward husband, Freddie, a man forever torn between family duty and his mistress, Lilo Lil. The series beautifully captured his free-spirited nature through 62 episodes. Post-Bread, Ronald showed just how versatile he was by transitioning between acting and writing, publishing novels that demonstrated talents beyond the screen. Sadly, Ronald Forfer passed away on 28 September 2020 in the United Kingdom at age 81. Even after his death, his contribution to British entertainment is undeniable. His portrayal of a man constantly walking on an emotional tightrope with his family became one of British television's most memorable displays of flawed fatherhood. Peter Howitt was 30 when he made his way into the sitcom as leather-clad Joey, the charismatic eldest Boswell, who became an instant sensation. His demeanor and classic jag made him the show's undeniable life wire before he left, after 39 episodes. Then, 27-year-old Graham Bickley stepped into those iconic leather trousers for the remaining 35 episodes. Howitt has made a pretty decent life as a director since then. He directed hits like Sliding Doors and Johnny English, while Bickley conquered the West End stage. Isn't it fascinating how one character launched two entirely different successful careers? Both actors acknowledge that Joey Boswell, whether in his original or replacement form, provided the springboard for everything that followed. Victor Maguire brought an endearing quality to his character, Jack Boswell, the family's lovable antique dealer whose mischief never went according to plan. Remember when he vanished to America for all of Series 4? Well, his character's eventual romance with older neighbor Leonora showed Jack's emotional depth. Maguire easily leveraged the fame he got from Bread to build a rock-solid acting career spanning decades. From Goodnight Sweetheart to Trolleyed and film appearances in Yesterday, he's maintained consistent work while flying under the celebrity radar. Maguire represents that rare breed of actor who achieves longevity without all the attention. Perhaps the most enviable career trajectory of all. 26-year-old Jonathan Morris brought in his own magic as the pretentious poet Adrian Boswell with such theatrical flair across all 74 episodes. His character's artistic dreams, including his published magnum opus, My Granny's Bucket, provided a touch of comic relief throughout the series. Morris even pitched an Adrian-focused spin-off that the BBC bluntly rejected. At 65, the actor smoothly pivoted post-Bread, landing hosting duties on The Movie Game, after a recommendation from Philip Schofield himself. His theatrical background served him well through various stage performances and television appearances. To say the least, Morris embodied Adrian's dramatic sensibilities so convincingly that fans sometimes struggled to separate the actor from his unforgettable character. Gilly Coman was the first actress of Aveline, Boswell's only daughter and aspiring model. Her character's marriage to Protestant Vicar Oswald nearly gave Catholic matriarch Nellie a heart attack. After she left, 26-year-old Melanie Hill inherited the role for the final 35 episodes, playing Aveline through motherhood with the birth of baby Ursula. Shockingly, life took drastically different turns for both actresses. Coman tragically passed away in 2010 at just 54, while Hill built an impressive acting resume, including Coronation Street and Waterloo Road. Hill remains among the most visible Bread actors, her career flourishing long after Aveline's modeling dreams faded from our screens. Billy Boswell was the family's immature youngest son, played by Nick Conway, who was just 24 when Bread began. Remember that beat-up Volkswagen Beetle that backfired every time it moved? Yeah, that was Billy. Despite his loudmouth antics, he somehow managed to father a child with his girlfriend, Julie, while running a sandwich business from the back of a van. After appearing in all 74 episodes, Conway kept acting, but never quite matched his Bread fame. At 63, he's popped up in various TV shows and theater productions over the years. When Bread reunions happen, he's usually there reminiscing about the show that made him a household name across Britain in the late 80s. Kenneth Waller was 59 when he started telling everyone to piss off as the perpetually hungry granddad. The cranky old man, whose real name we later learned was William Duvall, appeared in nearly every episode, constantly talking about his childhood sweetheart, Edie Madison. What made Granddad so lovable was how perfectly Waller balanced his grumpiness with occasional moments of tenderness. Sadly, we lost Kenneth in 2000 at age 73. Even 2 decades after his passing, British comedy fans still rank his portrayal among television's greatest grumpy grandpas. His timing was impeccable, somehow making the phrase "piss off" sound both harsh and endearing at the same time. When Jack disappeared to America, in came 40-year-old Brian Murray as the appropriately named Cousin Shifty in Series 4. The writers liked him so much that they kept him around for 49 episodes. Living next door with Grandad, Shifty's questionable morals and unsteady romance with clerk Martina created some of the show's best storylines. After Bread, Murray became a staple in Irish soap operas, most notably in Fair City. At 75, he's still active in theater across Ireland and the UK. At cast reunions, Murray's the one with all the behind-the-scenes stories. Next, That Single Word, delivered perfectly by Pamela Power as DHSS clerk Martina, became one of the show's signature moments. In her mid-30s during filming, Power created magic in just 37 episodes across 6 seasons. She somehow made us root for her despite being the bureaucratic nemesis of the Boswell family's benefit schemes. Pamela Power is now 62, and while she stayed mostly out of the spotlight after Bread, even today, when Brits discuss 80s welfare culture, someone inevitably references Martina, a testimony to how Power created a character that transcended the show itself. The mere mention of her name would send Nellie into a rage. Eileen Pollock was 40 when she debuted as red-haired Irish temptress Lilo Lil in the series. For 43 episodes, she threatened the Boswell family's stability. Pollock somehow made us like Lil, despite her home-wrecking behaviors. She continued working steadily in theater and television after Bread ended, building a respected career as a character actress. But we lost this talented performer in December 2020 at age 73. Even in her later years, Pollock embraced her most famous role, understanding that Lilo Lil had earned her place in British television history. Joey Boswell finally met his match in Roxy, the demanding divorcee played by Joanna Phillips Lane when she was 33. Their roller coaster romance across 19 episodes had viewers constantly guessing, would they or wouldn't they? After years of breakups and makeup that drove fans crazy, they finally tied the knot in the final series. Phillips Lane brought just the right amount of stubbornness and vulnerability to make Roxy more than just Joey's love interest. Since Bread, she has taken on various TV roles and theater productions throughout the UK. Unlike some cast members, she kept her personal life mostly private, though she occasionally surfaces for Bread reunions where fans still ask about that famous on-screen relationship with the leather-clad heartthrob. Talk about another character with 2 faces. Billy's long-suffering girlfriend Julie was played by 27-year-old Caroline Milmo for 12 episodes before 28-year-old Hilary Crowson took over for another 41. As the mother of Billy's daughter Francesca, Julie went from mistress to wife to ex-wife faster than Billy's Beetle could backfire. Remember when she finally had enough and moved to Sefton Park in Series 5? Both actresses kept relatively low profiles after leaving the show. Milmo took occasional acting roles, while Crowson appeared in various TV spots before stepping away from the limelight. Julie Jefferson might have escaped Billy Boswell, but both actresses who played her seem to have successfully escaped the typecasting that follows many sitcom stars. The Proddy Vicar, as Nellie so lovingly called him. Giles Watling was 37 when he joined Bread as the Protestant minister who dared to marry into the Catholic Boswell family. His wedding to Aveline at the end of Series 4 gave us one of Nellie's greatest meltdowns. Oswald attempts to navigate his religious differences with the Boswells while trying to start a family with Eveline, and that creates some genuine, heartfelt moments. But here's where it gets interesting. Watling completely switched careers after Bread, jumping from acting to politics. Now 72, he has become a conservative counselor, and then, in 2017, was elected as an actual member of parliament for Clacton, from a fictitious vicar to a real-life politician. Now, that's a plot twist. When Rita Tushingham joined Bread as neighbor Celia Higgins, she was already British acting royalty at 44. A Cannes Film Festival Best Actress winner for A Taste of Honey back in 1962, she brought serious star power to her 11-episode run in Series 4. While her character mainly served to enrich the neighborhood dynamics, having Tushingham on set elevated the show's credibility. Unlike many cast members, her Bread appearance was just a small note in an illustrious career that has continued strong for decades. Now 83, her recent appearances in Last Night in Soho proved she's still at the top of her game. Her contribution to British culture was officially recognized with an MBE in 2022. When Jack returned from America in Series 6, he found more than just his family waiting. Deborah Grant had moved in across the street as the sophisticated Leonora Campbell. Taking over Julie's old house, Leonora quickly captivated Jack in an unlikely romance that added mature spice to the show's final seasons. Grant's 19 episodes showcased her ability to blend seamlessly into the established cast. After Bread, she maintained a successful, drama-filled career with memorable roles in Not Going Out and Bergerac. While some actors chase fame through tabloid exposure, 63-year-old Grant built her reputation the old-fashioned way, through consistently excellent performances across television, theater, and radio that continue to this day. Before terrorizing the streets of Weatherfield as Jim MacDonald, Charles Lawson brought a kind of charm to the film as the intimidating Yizzle, always appearing with his unnamed mate. Lawson created a memorable supporting character, despite limited screen time. After leaving Bread, Lawson found superstardom on Coronation Street, becoming one of Britain's most recognizable soap villains. Now 66, between his TV work and stage appearances, he somehow found time to open a farm shop business. That's a testament to Lawson's talent that even in a career filled with iconic roles, many fans still remember him fondly as the scary, yet somehow likable Yizzle. While never even given a proper name, Simon Rouse made Yizzle's mate memorable during his run from 1986 to 1989. At 35, Rouse was building his TV resume in this small but recurring role, forming an intimidating double act with Charles Lawson's Yizzle. Talk about a career transformation. After these early days of playing a nameless sidekick, Rouse landed the career-defining role of Superintendent Jack Meadows in The Bill, becoming one of British TV's most recognizable coppers. Currently, he's 74 and has worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company and maintained a respected stage and screen career spanning 5 decades. Not bad for a guy whose character didn't even have a name in the scripts. Before she became a popular singer to pop music fans, 17-year-old Sonia Evans made a brief but memorable appearance in Bread as Adrian's girlfriend, Elia. This 1988 cameo came right as her singing career was taking off. A perfect timing. Within months of her episode airing, You'll Never Stop Me Loving You shot to #1 on the UK charts. While her acting career didn't exactly flourish, her music certainly did. These days, Sonia's still belting out tunes at 80s nostalgia concerts across Britain. Now, 54, she's still popped up on various reality shows too, including Reborn in the USA and Celebrity Fear Factor. When Linda McCartney appeared in Bread in 1988, it wasn't just a random celebrity cameo. At 45, the photographer, musician, and food entrepreneur was good friends with Bread creator Carla Lane, bonding over their shared passion for animal rights. Her husband, Paul, even made a surprise appearance at the episode's end, thrilling viewers nationwide. Linda's life tragically ended in 1998 at age 56 after battling breast cancer. But her influence remains enormous. Her pioneering vegetarian food line continues to expand. Her photography is exhibited in galleries worldwide, and the McCartney family still champions the animal welfare causes she held dear. When veteran character actor J.G. Devlin appeared in Bread, he was already in his 80s with a lifetime of performance behind him. Born in Belfast in 1907, he brought authentic gravitas to his various roles, adding depth to the show's Liverpool setting. In a poignant twist of timing, Devlin passed away at age 84 in 1991. His work on the series represents the twilight of a remarkable career. While younger viewers knew him only from Bread, older audiences recognized him from countless productions going back to the 1940s. His performances remain a living time capsule of classic British character acting. Now, which of these characters did you love the most in the movie? Or which transformation left you speechless? Share with us in the comments. That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. Bye.